Hey, this is me from the future after listening, recording, and editing this video. And I just wanted to say that AGR could have made a better album than this. Insane, I know. But just listen to how I come to this conclusion. And probably might agree, probably not, but this is a god awful album. Yeah. So I recently reviewed 21 Pilots' most recent album Clancy and I enjoyed it. Most fans of theirs did as well, and today I wanted a bit more. So we're going back into their catalog as we review their 2021 album Scaled and Icy. It is a bit of a shorter album at just 37 minutes, 11 tracks long, but I prefer when albums aren't as bloated and filled with unnecessary fillers. But let's discuss it track by track. Saturation, leaving me slowly. Good Day is unexpectedly cheerful. The bright and upbeat melodies weren't something that I was expecting going into a 21 Pilots album, but I'm here for change. Although it may sound like something you'd hear on Sesame Street, it's a bit more cynical. There's lyrics like, I lost my job, my kids, my wife, but then he's like, I'm alright. No, it's not alright. The very 80s sitcom vibe this track gives off makes it feel as though things may be fucked right now, but by the next episode things will be alright. Which is probably why I like Family Guy so much, because for as unhinged and incoherent this show can be at times, nothing really changes. It's the same characters that you've grown to know and love that will always be consistent, unlike your actual life. I got sidetracked. The tone of the song wasn't something I was expecting, but it still has that lyrical depth that I've known and liked from 21 Pilots. So, yeah, it's a okay song. Basically, on this track, Tyler talks about being a fuck up, consistently missing shots when he has the ball because he chokes. Is it relatable? Yes, and that's coming from a huge fuck up myself. Tis very relatable. Some way, somehow, I manage to self-sabotage everything that I do. And coincidentally, this song, when it began, sounded like BoJack Horseman, which is the king of self-sabotage. I just realized that this is the second TV show I've mentioned in this review that's almost like a sitcom, except this TV show has consequences. The themes are coming together. Good message, but I don't like the packaging, and by that I mean the very poppy nature of this track. Shy Away is really forgettable. From the lyrics to the very generic beat, it just ends as fast as it starts. Again, great uplifting message, but it has no uniqueness to it. It's not even something I would acknowledge if I heard it on the radio. I like this track. It's like a highlight. It's groovy. I can tap my feet to it, nod my head as Tyler says. It's very indie pop, almost funk. Like, I think this is the first 21 Pilots song I've heard that you can almost dance to. Well, the songs that I've heard. The hook is also fun as well. It's easily an airworm. Yeah, good song. Unfortunately, it is Tuesday. And because of that, I have a controversial opinion. So far at least, I think AGR would have made a more entertaining album. And I have no issues with artists switching up their style, their flow, their whole genre, but when you start sounding like the bootleg of what everyone refers to as the bootleg of you, there's a problem. I could even get this music from the Chainsmokers. It is not it. This song is literally the current state of Twitter. We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. This would probably hit a lot harder if I was from New York, but the message is the same as the other tracks. Things will be okay, but I don't believe it. I like the very 70s jazz vibe that's going on here, but not much else really. I wanna see it all, no surprises. From the first 5 seconds of this song, I could tell that I wasn't going to like it, and I was right. If this is the music that they make when they're happy, I don't want them to be happy. I like my artists a bit more tortured. At first, I thought this album may be bright and cheerful, but still have a dark underlining message. But It's not. It's not like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's actually like The Muppet Show, which is really gay. Not that gay, this meaning of gay. I'm not homophobic. I have gay friends. Which sounds like the justification racist people use. I'm also not racist. That is all to say that this is a terrible track.
Come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know. You'll be in and out, out, out.
My dudes and dudettes, what the fuck is this? Why? Why did we choose to create this and listen to this? Finally, some darkness. I can vibe with this. Still not the best, but I can work with this. The lyrics are so vague that it could be referring to anything, but I think it's building on the 21 Pilots lore, which is something that I've still not caught up on, and it doesn't help that I'm going through these albums in reverse, but whatever. Also, I don't know how this fits into the current album. It's just so strange. It doesn't fit the vibe or the themes at all. The last track on this album can be interpreted in many different ways. How I took it was a message of suicide and wanting to clean things up before you leave. Whether that means amending relationships, setting a good foundation for your family, just, before you make this permanent decision, things need to change. Now, I know that can be extreme, but it's just what resonated with me and can be interpreted differently, as I said before. But let's talk about the album. It's a solid 4, and I'm disappointed as fuck. Now, why does this album feel so bipolar? I don't know. 1 minute it's like life may have its twists and turns, but keep your head up. And then it ends with,
life is merely a comedy in the eyes of God.
Again, I really don't know what it wants to be. For the vast majority of the album, it's very optimistic and cheerful, which sounds like a ripoff of their ripoff, which again is crazy, because I would much prefer a sample of SpongeBob I'm Ready than a song about Saturday, because what the fuck, at least SpongeBob is entertaining. God, highlights for me would have to be Good Day, Redecorate, and that song about outside, yeah. But those are my thoughts. You can let me know yours, whether you agree, disagree, anything at all. Please form your own opinion. I know I didn't like this album, but they have more albums, so we shall review more. Heard good things about Trench, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.